And we are live. Hey, everyone. Welcome to this broadcast. I was going to say Tuesday with Tanya live, but it is Thursday this week. Welcome. If you guys can do me a huge favor, we're broadcasting on my YouTube channel. We're broadcasting live on my Periscope. We're broadcasting live on Facebook. Come and post a comment. Let me know that you are here, where you're viewing in from, if you can see me clearly, if you can hear me clearly. Today is going to be a really powerful topic. I've been preparing for this topic for a while. I have got notes. I know that the lighting is so bright in here you can't see, but I promise there's words on this paper. But we are going to be talking all about personally branded Facebook groups for your brand and for your business. This is a huge topic right now. I get a lot of questions that, hey, you guys, I have a lot of questions that come in that people are asking me, should I start a group? Should I start a business page? Where should I really be focusing my efforts when I'm growing my business online? So if you have products or services or a business that you're building, this is going to be a really hot live for you. I also have a really cool guide that I'm going to be giving away for free, teaching you guys how to build your own Facebook group, a profitable one at that. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Welcome. Come let me know where you're viewing in from. I like to see the hellos, but I also want to know where in the world that you're tuning in from in the comment section below. And it's really nice to see you guys. My name is Tanya Liza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast, while most importantly, helping you to design a lifestyle that you love. I've been in the network marketing and entrepreneur profession since 2009, gone on to grow a multiple seven-figure brand and business, out there every single week training on topics that we're implementing as far as marketing strategies go for our business and our team, and anything that is working. Each week we revolve that week around a certain topic. Either somebody has asked in our community for us to cover this topic, or this is something that really has been helping us and wowing us in our world, and we want you guys to have that information. So we come out each week and we share with you. If you've tuned in before, say yes in the comment section below. If this is your very first live broadcast with me, say very first, or drop your first emoji, or drop an emoji. Dawn, did you know that my family is all in Kelowna, British Columbia, by the way, and I go every single year. They live in Green Bay. However, I have not been able to go visit them this year because of COVID, which is super sad. I'm broadcasting live, by the way, from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where I live. By the way, my home office is a little bit under construction, so the lighting, the audio might be a little bit different, but we're going to roll with it. So you guys, I want to dive in. I do something on my lives each week. If you're tuning in, you know already, we announce a share shout out winner. So if you think this topic of what we're talking about would be useful to any of your people, maybe you have groups of your own, or maybe you have communities of your own, and you want to share this with them, then what we tell you to do is smash the share button. If you're on Facebook, you can do this in YouTube or Periscope. You can tag in the comment section below or invite a friend. I think, YouTube, you can also share. I don't go live on YouTube all the time, but if I have a juicy topic, I broadcast live on YouTube with you guys. Okay. Type shared in the comment section below. After you shared, make sure that share is set to public. And what we do is we put you into a drawing for free swag each and every week, and we announce the winners next week for this week. So you guys all have a week to share, and we give away these personally branded coffee mugs. It says #BossUp. So basically, we're reminded every day in our life and in our business to boss up. All right. And these, actually, I'm going to be talking about these tonight because these are a strategy. Okay. These are a strategy in our Facebook group community. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot of what's going on in our Facebook group community, a lot of the things that are working and a lot of the things that are not working, so that you can take those back to your communities if you have groups that you're building as a community, which we'll talk about why you want to have a group, to make it go viral, to make it be the best community that people actually want to be a part of. Because you guys, there is a ton of Facebook groups, out there. And you're probably thinking right now, oh my God, not another Facebook group. Like, I don't have the time. Who wants to be in my Facebook group? What would I even post in there so people would find it valuable? And I understand, but I want to share with you how to overcome that. And I want to share with you how to do it in a simple way where you are building a profitable brand and a profitable business to manage, to also support your lifestyle. That's what I am all about. But you guys, we have to have somewhere to put our people and to build a community. Right now, Facebook groups are one of the best ways to do this. And I was sitting there a few years back going, I don't want to start a Facebook group. I saw all of my colleagues that were building businesses and had products. I saw all of them building these Facebook group communities, like these free communities that people can request access to. And, you know, that brand, that influencer, that person is posting content relevant to their products and services and using that group as a really great community builder, brand builder, and also their own sales and money maker for their business. And I said, I don't want to build another group. I don't have the time for it. I'm busy. I don't even really like being on Facebook a lot. You guys, go figure, right? So who feels me? Like, who wants to hang out on Facebook all day long? Now, if you love hanging out on Facebook all day long, great. But I want you to hang out on Facebook or any social media platform for that matter, efficiently and effectively, so that you can have a life, the life that you're wanting because of your business. Okay, guys. So I reluctantly a few years back started my Facebook group. However, I'm so glad I did, because the best time to start is yesterday, but yesterday is no longer. So the best additional time to start is today. And I wish I would have started building my Facebook group a long time ago, because I would have had just that much more of a competitive edge, because I would have had that many more people. So just to put this into perspective for you guys, the Facebook group that I created, I started it as an extension of my brand. Like, I had been online already for quite some time. I'd been online for maybe a little over 5 years, maybe eight years, right? Oh, I'm dating myself, and building my business. And then I was like, well, I've got an email list. I'm doing Facebook stuff. I'm on Instagram. Why do I need to have, I'm on YouTube. Why do I need to have a Facebook group? Like, I've got everything else going on. And then I realized that when I was posting things, guys, let me know in the comment section below, are you using social media to grow your business? Say yes or say no, right? I want to know. And almost everybody here is going to be using Facebook to grow your business, or Instagram, or YouTube, or Twitter, wherever it is, or LinkedIn, wherever it is, right? So my question is, though, I want you to think about this. If you're using social media to grow your business, and let's say you make a post or you do a video and you put it out there, where are you leading your people to build them inside of a community? Where are you leading them to build them inside of a community? Like, if you're doing attraction marketing, you're posting those curiosity posts. I'm just going to see everybody. Yes, of course, you are my people. You are all using social media to grow your business, right? So, but when you do that post and you have all these eyeballs on the post, where do people go, or where are you putting people? Because I'll tell you what, if 10 people, let's say 10 people look at your post, right? Probably more than 10 people are seeing your post, but 10 people look at your post, not all 10 people are going to want to buy from you or take some sort of like buying action with you right away. Okay. So where do you put the people that might be on the fence and might be potential really good prospects or customers for you in the future, whether it be tomorrow in the future, next week in the future, next year in the future? Where are you putting your people? Where are you building them inside of a community? So this is what I saw. Okay. This is what I saw. I saw Facebook groups do that. So and so now there's two types of Facebook groups that you can have. You can have one Facebook group that now I'm just going to be talking about a personally branded Facebook group. Okay, so I'll just give you an explanation of a personally branded Facebook group. So this is personally branded to you. You are the expert and authority in this Facebook group. You started the group. So when people come into the group, they know that they're going to be mainly hearing from you. Okay. Now I'll share with you a way where they can mainly hear from you in an automated way. So it doesn't take up all of your time having to think about, well, wait a minute, I'm posting over here. Now I got to figure out how to post in my group. Like that's way too much posting for me. Like I don't have that much time because I'm with you. I'm so with you there. So, but this is a personally branded group, an extension of your voice, but it's just a place where you can put your people so they stay connected to you. So they stay connected to you. How many people are in my Build Like a Boss Facebook group, my free Build Like a Boss mastermind group? Shelly, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that with your group. And thank you guys for sharing, by the way. For those of you that are sharing, we will put you into our share shout out drawing. Last week's winner, I'm going to announce at the end, by the way. Because I want to get into this topic. Okay, this is very important. So yes, so we've got lots of people in the Build Like a Boss Facebook group. So that was the group. I said, I want to start a group because my target audience, and I'm going to help you guys in a minute figure this out for your target audience, but my target audience was entrepreneurs and business owners. And my forte is teaching marketing and branding and social media. So I created this group called Build Like a Boss, and I called it the success spot for home business entrepreneurs. So it really, people knew like, what is it and what does it do for them? So when they get invited into the group, they're an entrepreneur, they're working from home, and I know that they want to grow their business and they want to build they want to have marketing strategies. So that's what I revolve the group around, is all of this type of information. So why did I grow a group that has to do with like because what I did was I thought, okay, what am I selling? Now, for me, you guys, yes, I'm in network marketing still. However, my main focus, my main business is my company, TanyaEliza.com. And I have marketing training programs and things that people can buy from me. And then a lot of free topics that we go over every single week. So I said, okay, if I'm selling marketing strategies and information products, then I need to create a group where I'm going to attract the best clients that would possibly be interested in this thing. So what I want you guys to think about is, what is it that you're selling? And please do me a favor, in the comment section below, let me know what it is that you're selling. Like, what is your hero product? What is the thing that you mainly lead with? Is it weight loss? Is it essential oils? Somebody said that they're a realtor. Tiffany said that they're a realtor. Tiffany, you can, you guys, hold on. This is funny. Like I said, I'm not in my office. And I set up the lighting, and I'm like, my lighting's terrible. I need new lighting. And then I grabbed this light, and it just, it fell over. Okay, real life over here, people. So Tupperware jewelry. So Tiffany asked, she's a realtor. She said, can I just use my business page or my personal page? The answer is, you're going to still be using your personal and business page. But when somebody sees a post from your personal page or your business page, where do they go from there? Like this, your Facebook group is a way for you to bring people together as a community and start a two-way dialogue. So think of it as your community builder. Your page doesn't do that because of reach. Unfortunately, Facebook pages used to do this. And then Facebook came out with groups, and now Facebook pages, unfortunately, when you post on your page, you have to be very consistent, number one, to get the reach. But number two, Facebook wants you to pay money for your people on your page to see your posts. Same thing with Facebook profiles. Like if somebody's your friend, well, you can only have 5,000 friends on your personal profile. So after 5,000 friends, and even the people on your personal profile, they're not seeing all of your stuff that you're posting. And then when they do see the stuff, you want to bring them into a community where they're going to see more of you. So the group is like your incubator, if you think of it like that. So you're still using all of your other social media platforms, and you're posting your things, you're posting, Tiffany, your listings or whatever, but you're also giving tips and then telling people, hey, if you like this, you might want to join our Facebook group community that's free. And here's what I offer in there for you as an additional piece of value for you. So you're going to attract all the people that are interested in that topic. Because Tiffany, all of your friends on Facebook might not be interested in real estate, right? So, you're going to be able to weed out like the ones that are interested in what it is that you're selling. So some of you guys, home fragrance, activewear, jewelry, nutrition, Tupperware, legal services. We've got every gamut of business here. Okay. So, what you want to do is have a way from all of the mediums that you're using right now and funnel people into a group so that you can have the most awareness, you can have the most influence, and you can have the most exposure for what it is that you're doing. And then what you're going to do, your group acts as like, so for example, since having my Facebook group, you guys, we have been able to increase our sales by over 30%. And I've also been able to build a community of over 31,000 people, but not just 31,000 people, 31,000 people that are specifically interested in growing their business and learning marketing strategies. So I know that these people are the perfect people for my products and services. So I'm not just white noise or throwing mud against the wall when I show up in my group, okay? So then think about, okay, you guys all know what you're selling, right? You're selling this, and this also gives you a way for you to deliver the best value to your people. Okay, so my Build Like a Boss group, and I'm broadcasting in that group right now, by the way. So everybody in the group can kind of see this strategy in action. And then I hopefully hope that you see this, and then you want to go employ this for yourself. So a lot of people say, hey, Tanya, can I grow a group, and name it, a fancy name or something like that? Like I have Build Like a Boss group, right? The B Lab. And the answer is yes, you can do whatever you want. But the banner of the group, you guys, the banner of the group should have a picture of you, and it should have somewhere on the banner, people know that it's you. So, presented by, and then your first and last name. So people know that when they get into the group, they know that that is your group. It's an extension of your brand, because you really want this to build your brand so that people build that know, like, and trust and credibility and authority factor with you, so that when you make recommendations and suggestions into your group, or in your group, that they take your recommendations and suggestions seriously and they buy your things, okay? They buy your stuff. So you guys will see that the majority of my specific calls to action for people to buy my stuff or opt in, they specifically happen, the majority of them specifically happen in my Facebook group, because now I'm not just yelling at everybody like, hey, would you be interested in this? And then post it. It's like, no, I've got a group. I know they're interested in this kind of information, and I'm going to give them that information, whether it's in free trainings or free lives or free or recommended resources. So Suzanne says something here. It's really good. So I still struggle with finding content to share. If you have something to educate on this topic, please send me the information. Thank you. I know anything health and wellness, but then I get stuck. Okay. So here is what I want you guys to think about. A lot of questions come up. We did this topic on Facebook groups as an entire week of topic. One of the episodes on the Tanya Eliza TV show a few weeks back. And we had so many questions come through. So this is why I wanted to put this live together. And then I also wanted to give you guys something really cool that I think would answer a lot of your questions. So what I want to do is I want to take some time and I want to give you guys some examples based on the different businesses that I saw come through. So all of you guys, I asked you what business that you're in, and you guys shared with me some of the things that you sell. So I want to give you examples of a type of group that I would start for that thing that you're selling. And I want to spark some ideas. I want to get you guys thinking. I know it's like nighttime for most of you guys. Some of you guys are over in like Australia and you're watching it this morning and you should be chipper, but I want to give you guys some examples. But I also spent like a week putting this together for you guys as well. So from start to finish, people ask, how should I set up the group? How should I name it? What content do I post in there so that people buy my stuff? Because there's so many groups out there. You don't just want another group. You want a profitable Facebook group. Okay. You want one that actually serves your business and pays you for the time that you're going to put into it. Okay. So there's things like the announcement post. There's things like the units tab. There's things like, what do you post? There's things like themed days of the week that you want to pay attention to. What do you post? We've learned a lot of things on like, what do you post and what don't you post? I'll give you some examples here, but I want to give you something really, really cool that we put together. So I've got a new guide that we put together. I know the lighting in here is going to kill it. Let me put it over here. Oh, you can see the colors. Okay, a little bit. So we have a guide to a profitable Facebook community. Okay. So we spent some time putting together like what your calls to action should be, some pro tips, what kind of content. We've got a little worksheet. I know the lighting's killing this. I can see it in my camera and it's awful, but we've got a worksheet that you can fill out on creating the best content for your group and creating a content schedule. What should your group be about? What do you post? So I put this guide together for you guys. And it is free. So you can pick it up. We put together a really cool little place where you can go and pick it up. If you're on my Facebook page watching this live, this will only work on my page, but I'll give you a link if you're not on my page. You can type the word FB group or groups. Esmery, is it FB group? It is FB group. Okay, so FB group, like Facebook group, it's just FB group in the comment section below. And my Facebook robot, Miss T, will send you over my guide to a profitable Facebook group community. Okay, so I'm so excited for you guys to have this. It's all one word, Karen. So FB group, all lowercase, all one word. And I will also put up the link so you guys can take a snapshot of it. And then Ismary, can you let me know that I have that link correct? Because I tend to today has been a technology messed up day. I've broken everything technology. It doesn't surprise me that the lighting just fell over in here on us. But take a snapshot if you're on YouTube or on Periscope, or if you're on my group in any of the groups on Facebook, then you want to take this link, TanyaEliza.com/FB-groups, FB-groups. That'll get you the Facebook, the link so that you can go and get this guide that we put together for you, because I had so many questions come in on this Facebook group thing that I was like, I'm just going to sit down and take, an hour and make this guide for you guys and then send it off to Jessie, my designer, and have her put it together fully designed for you guys. It's of super value. I don't know, maybe we should charge for it, but for now it's free. And then just let us know how it helps you guys. I really want to know how it helps you. Okay, Ismarie says I have the link correct. Yay, I got one thing right today. It's a winning day. Yes. Okay, so if you guys let's say this, okay? This is the biggest disconnect when I work with my coaching clients on, they go, okay, well, I'm selling health and wellness, right? A lot of you guys are in health and wellness. They're like, I'm selling health and wellness. What do I create a group around? Do I have to create a group around health and wellness? And I said, you don't have to. You're going to try to think about a good connection on what you love to talk about and with who. Okay, so it's the first thing in this guide, by the way. Okay, all right. What should your group be about? I don't know. The lighting sucks in here. It's making me mad. Okay, what should your group be about? It doesn't have to necessarily be about health and wellness if you are in health and wellness, you guys. It has to really do with who do you like to surround yourself with? Okay, Dr. Linda, thank you for posting that link. I appreciate it. That's exactly the link. Who do you like to hang out with, and who would really, like an amalgamation of who you like to hang out with and then who would use your products? I'm going to give you an example. There's two main group examples that I'm going to give you. I had a client in health and wellness, and they were not a mom. Okay. So, there's a lot of mom groups out there, and mom groups are like tight communities. You can really get away with like cool, like I have a lot of clients who are like, I love talking to moms. I am a mom. And I'm like, okay, we'll start a group about that's going to help and serve moms. What specifically could you add value to a group as far as entertaining or educating moms? And then how can you spin your content to also build your business? And with moms, like you can talk about business stuff, and maybe one week you're going to like lead with the business side if you're in network marketing, or one week you're going to lead with like health and wellness, or one week you're going to lead with like time saving tips or self-care, or there's all the things that you can talk about when it comes to like moms. It doesn't necessarily have to be like health and wellness. But anyways, I had this other client, and she was in health and wellness, wasn't a mom, but she was a working professional. And she was like, I want to attract other working professionals. And I was like, okay, so with working professionals, what is some things that working professionals need help with, right? And she's like, well, we're struggling with self-care, a balance, work-life balance, feeling overworked and underpaid, suffering from poor nutrition, poor sleep. There's so many things that that these guys are suffering from. And I said, okay, well, can you create a group that helps professionals, right? And she was very specific. She's like, I want to work with women. So it was professional women to balance the work-life, work-family ratio, right? Or whatever she called it. I can't remember what her group name was. And so she created a group that was all about that. She said, I want to create a group all about working professionals. And she was in a health and wellness company. So then some people, right, in that group. So now she was creating a group around working professionals, didn't have anything to do with health and wellness. And inside of that group, she was talking about how to have better sleep. Some of her products in her company she recommended and had a good time selling those. Some of the people in that group, she would do content to do with how to get an extra hour out of your day. So she was helping people with time management. And then and some of the posts, by the way, and when you go through this guide and you build out your content map, by the way, some of the posts, okay, were we're leading into product recommendations and suggestions, specifically business opportunity, calls to action. Hey, reach out. I've found a way to make an extra income on top of my professional income over here. And some of them didn't. Some of them were just value posts, and you want to have that good ratio in your group, and you want to kind of circulate. Now, inside of this Facebook group, profitable group community guide, I also share with you some tools that we use that have helped us with auto posting. So basically we would set it and forget it for, you create a couple of months of content, and you wouldn't have to post every week or every day in the group. You can schedule those posts through the content poster, and then they're recirculated. Some of the best post types, like interviews, so that you don't even have to think sometimes about what am I going to talk about going live. Just create like an interview script, and you can go live interviewing some of your members, community members. You really want to start thinking about, and inside that guide, it'll help you really start thinking about how can you be different from any other group out there? How can you give really good value? And how can you just really help your people and build that really strong community that everybody really wants to be a part of, right? So showing up and giving the value, and then giving recommendations and suggestions. Somebody said, this is always a fun one. Somebody said, I'm selling Tupperware, right? So if you're selling Tupperware, what kind of group are you just gonna, on the surface? Okay, so I want you guys to learn marketing thinking 7 layers deep. And why do I say 7 layers deep? Because I like 7-layer dip. I don't even know. 7 layers deep, okay? I want you to think marketing 7 layers deep. Most people are thinking marketing surface level. Marketing surface level. When it comes to you guys selling your products and services, you guys are thinking too small, and you're thinking surface level. So what you want to do is you want to think 7 layers deep. 7-layer deep marketers go, I'm selling Tupperware. Or let me give you an example. Surface layer thinkers are like, I'm selling Tupperware. Do I need to start a group all around like cooking or containers or packages or I don't know. Like that would be like surface level, right? And I would go think 7 layers deep. So who do you, just the same thing, like who could be the best customer for Tupperware? So what I would say is go into some of maybe the corporate groups and pages maybe that Tupperware has, if they have them, or look at who your main like customers are or who your main distributors are, and ask yourself if there's any commonalities that you have, like these people have. Are they, are they moms? Are they like most often they're going to be women, right? I don't know, maybe guy. I don't know your demographic, but I don't know, like women probably are more inclined to buy Tupperware, right? So women between the ages of what, and like what kind of group can you create for them, right? You could even create like a teacher group or a mom group, or just think about the people that are going to be buying your product. It's not necessarily about your product. It's the benefit of what your product provides to a certain group of people. So you have to think about who is that certain group of people. And for surface layer, a lot of people are thinking, hey, I've got, so surface layer people are thinking like, I've got this Tupperware group, or I've got this, group, and I'm just going to attract those people. No, it's like, think about the benefit of what your product provides, and then who's going to be most interested in that. Again, if you're trying to speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. Trying to speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one. So we've got to niche it down to a little community. And if we put all these people in the community helping each other out in this community, where you can post every week a live, where you can post every day, you can post every single day a piece of value for that group. And sometimes that piece of value has stuff to do with your product and you can make a recommendation and suggestion, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it might just really help your community. It might really help your community. And then you just post that, right? And then you circulate. Testimonials and third-party stories. Super important to post in your Facebook group to make it a profitable Facebook community. Sharing your story, having that announcement post at the top of the group, telling people what to do in the group to build the community, right? Now, what you can also do is, and we've done this, by the way, and it was something that we've done recently with our group. If you guys are in our group, you've noticed, and in this guide, by the way, there's a link. So the guide is on the screen right here, the link, TanyaEliza.com/Facebook FB groups. So that's where you can get the guide. However, with what we started doing in the group, I'm always thinking like leverage, like how do I leverage this out? How do I get the community more involved? So we just recently launched an ambassador program. And our ambassador, we called it an ambassador program. I did a video, it's pinned to the top of the group. And I said to, as our group started to grow to over, 30,000 people. Oh, good, Natasha, I'm glad you got the guide. Thanks for letting us know it works. Over 30,000 people and growing now, you guys, you can imagine like the group is really active. And the group is really active because we are really active. Adrian, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Because we are very active. It starts with you. You have to be the one in there stirring the pot. And then after it gets active, it starts kind of taking on a life of its own. However, there's a lot of people asking questions and they want help. And obviously I can't be in the Facebook group 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Neither can you. I don't want you to be. You've got a business to build. So what we ended up doing is we launched this ambassador program because we saw that there were people in the group that were regularly always there answering questions, helping people out selflessly, no self-promotion. They were just there helping. And so we said, let's put this ambassador guide together. Nikki, hi, thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. ×2. I love it. We put this ambassador program together that we went into. So when you create a group, you can look at your insights and analytics of the group for, a rolling period of time. So we look at our insights every month and we go, and it shows us who are the most active members of our group. So we look at who the active members of the group, we see how they're active, right? Are they actually active posting good stuff or not good stuff, right? We ban them if they're posting not good stuff. We make sure that they're posting good stuff and they're helping and they're commenting. And then we reach out to them and we ask them, hey, would you like to be an ambassador in our group? We'll showcase you, we'll, give you a spot in our unit section, we'll highlight you. And we would love for you to just help us out. Now, we don't pay our ambassadors, but what I do with them is, and this is a really great way to get some free help in the group and give your members more exposure and recognition if they deserve it, right? So what I do is I say, hey, if you want to be our ambassador every single month, what we'll do is renew it if you want. You don't have to stay ambassador forever, but it'll be a month-to-month basis. And every month that you want to stay on as an ambassador, I'll give you a free product of mine. And I just give them a free course or free. You can do it with whatever products that you have to offer. So what does it cost you for a product, right? $50, $100, whatever, but you've had help in the group for the whole entire month with your ambassadors. And not to mention that, Ruby, good, I'm glad you got it. And not to mention, it gives other people in the group incentive to want to do the same thing because they want to work towards being your next ambassador. So immediately when we launched the ambassador program, we had all this other action in the group because people are like, ooh, she's got an ambassador program. Ooh, this is a really cool program. I want to be a part of it. And then they're, showing up more active in the group. So what does that do for us in the Facebook group? It helps me leverage out my time. And then it helps my community back. So this is another additional tip that I'm going to give you guys. So like, can you guys do me a favor? Who is excited to put a profitable Facebook group in place, but not only in place, you guys, keep it going. Like, keep it going. Yes, Monica, I love that you said this. Monica says, I want to apply next week when I'm back in Texas and not traveling anymore. Cool. Kenny's here on the live. Kenny is an ambassador. I love it. Tracy, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. And Roderick asked, do you give them Facebook badges? You could do whatever you want. You know, you could do whatever you want. You could make any cool thing together. Now, I did say that I was going to talk about our mugs, okay, our Boss Up mugs. So this is not in the guide. I wish I would have put it in the guide. This would be a really good update to the guide, actually. But we created group swag because my goal with my community is, again, like I said, how can I make it different than anybody else doing the same thing out there? How can I make it the most valuable? How can I get the community like working together? How can I actually get the community to spend time in my group versus anywhere else that they could be? Because people's time is very valuable, right? So I said, how can I just make it more valuable? I'm asking myself that question all the time inside of my business, you guys, and you guys should be too. How can I be more valuable to my people? How can I be more valuable to my people? How can I be more valuable to my people? You ask that question versus how do I make more money? You will make more money. I promise you. Change how do I make more money to how do I be more valuable? Boom, nugget, tweetable right there, okay? But the swag was a byproduct of that thought. How do I be more valuable? So we created this swag and we created the hashtag boss up. So in our group, because we call it build like a boss, we refer to ourselves as bosses and we have a hashtag boss up. I'm trying to build that community. This is how you do it, you guys. So so we created these mugs, and the only way to get one of these mugs, you can't buy them from me. I only give them away. And how do I give them away? I give them away when people share. So inside of the Facebook group, when people share the Facebook group with their friends and they invite people in, when people are very valuable in the Facebook group or they're sharing really good content, we'll have a most valuable bosses every single week. So we showcase 2 of our members as our most valuable bosses of the group. We send them coffee mugs. We send people coffee mugs for sharing all over the place. If you guys are on live with me every Tuesday, you know that we give away these coffee mugs and people love it. And then, so here's what I did, you guys. This is some insider secrets. I'm giving them all away, but I really want you guys to have the best Facebook groups out there and then come and tell me that you're having success with your Facebook group. That would mean the most to me. What we also do is, so I got these mugs printed at forimprint.com. I'm not an affiliate. I don't make any money promoting them. They're just easy. You might have something else out there that you find. I'm sure there's lots of resources. So we just, we ordered a bunch of these at forimprint.com, really reasonable. We had our designer design what we wanted it to say. One of the things that I would say is when you start your Facebook group, go to GoDaddy, like a domain place, and buy a domain that you can forward to your group. So for example, when I tell people, hey, go to my group, you can get there. It's called buildlikeabossgroup.com. So by the way, somebody post that in the comment section. That would be awesome. Buildlikeabossgroup.com. Okay. And that is our Facebook group, my free Facebook group. So if you guys want to come in there and see what we're doing, success leaves clues, funnel hack it if you want to, right? So buildlikeabossgroup.com. I bought that domain over on GoDaddy. And then the group URL that when you create a group that Facebook gives you, I just put forwarding on that domain. And there's a YouTube video on how to do it. So find a YouTube video so that I could say, hey guys, like when I was on my Facebook page every week, how do you build the group, right? I'm on my Facebook page, or if I'm posting my YouTube video and I have my resources in the bottom, I'll say, hey, go to buildlikeabossgroup.com. So I can say it like that versus facebook.com/111/groups 456, like, right? So it's personally branded, buildlikeabossgroup.com. Very easy to say. People can go there and they can request access to the group. So that's a little nugget. But I would suggest once you have that, if you're going to do swag, like a coffee mug, put it on the coffee mug. You guys can't see it because my lighting, but the link is there, buildlikeabossgroup.com. Why do I do that? Because I tell people, hey, when you get your mug, like post a picture of you in the mug on your social media. So if they do that, guys, this is all strategy. If they post it and somebody sees and they see the link, or they, at least when they get the mug in the mail, they remember where to go to say thank you or whatever, always be thinking like this, like telling people where to go, what to do, right? Because some people are like, they get confused. There's too many places. So it's like, we're very structured. So then we put it on the swag. And then we also, we use a company called Spreadshirt, and you guys can look up Spreadshirt.com. And we had our designer design some like community branded t-shirts for us. And I tell my group members inside of Build Like a Boss, if they want to boss up and get a t-shirt and wear it with us on our lives, or wear it in the group, or just feel good wearing your boss up shirt every day because you're a part of our community, you can go buy your shirt on Spreadshirt.com. And Spreadshirt.com, we just uploaded the designs. They take care of the checkout. They take care. And actually, I just shared that link with one of my teammates. One of my teammates in my network marketing team, because they were growing, they're a leader and they're growing a big team of their own. And they wanted to create some swag for them, their team, like t-shirts for their team. And I said, go use Spreadshirt.com because they're, I don't even think we had to pay to use them. We just set it all up. And now if somebody purchases a shirt, there's a very small commission that they pay to you. It's nothing to write home about. We don't do it for a moneymaker thing, but we do it for a community building thing. I just wanted to have a place, and I didn't want to get into the t-shirt business, guys. So I wasn't like wanting to buy and sell t-shirts and make a huge profit. So we just use those tools. But you guys, I really truly hope that you see the value in building a profitable Facebook community, because here's the thing. If you are missing so many opportunities that are coming into your world based on your already existing social media efforts. And I did not want to start another group, but I'm so glad that I did. So I do encourage you guys to come to buildlikeabossgroup.com, look at the group, check out what we're doing, get some really good ideas, create a group of your people that would be perfect for the benefits of what your product, service, or business provides to people. And if you're inside of our Facebook group, buildlikeabossgroup.com, and you have some questions on that, or you need help, like, you are my people. I want to help you. But more importantly, before you ask the questions, please pick up the guide that we put together for you on how to build a profitable Facebook group community. TanyaEliza.com/FB-groups will get you to the place where you can request access to that for free. I put a lot of heart and soul into that because we had a lot of questions come in, and I really wanted to over deliver and give you guys the most value that I could. If you think that this is, and Keila, am I saying that right? Kyla, is it Kyla? She says, I don't know how to start. Pick up this and it will show you how to start. It'll show you how to start. And then any technical, go to YouTube. How do I start a Facebook group, right? Make the group a closed group so people can still find it, but nobody can come in without you accepting them. Get them to answer a few questions, let them to know what the group is about. Go and look at my process and how we do it. That's how we got really good at doing our group as well, is looking at other people, how they did their groups. I got really good ideas and I put my own spin on things. So I'm really glad. Thank you, Ruby. You guys, I'm really glad that you guys did find value. I hope you did. I hope you guys do the groups. If you did, and you think you can think of anybody else that would find value in this broadcast, then smash the share button, get it out there, make sure the share is set to public, type shared in the comment section below. We'll put you into our drawing for next week on Tuesday with Tanya Live for winning one of our coffee mugs. We pick 3 winners every single week that share, and we just kind of look for your comment that you said shared. We make sure that you shared publicly, and then we put you into a drawing. And our winners from last week, because I didn't go live on my page on Tuesday because we had technical issues in our email marketing software where we could not offer you the guide. Everything was just not working. So I said, we'll wait till Thursday and we'll make it really good and work for you, make it perfect and less frustrating for you is less frustrating for us. So our share shout out winners from last week's Tuesday with Tanya Live. Congratulations to Frank Carter, Paula Sansom, and Debbie Bridges Duffy. Thank you guys for sharing. I truly appreciate you guys so much. I value your shares. I don't take that lightly. I want to make you look like a superstar whenever you're sharing my content with your people. And I do know that your reputation's on the line. So I take strong heart to that, you guys. And thank you guys so much for sharing. I truly appreciate it. Please send us an email to get your mug. The email is support@tanyaeliza.com. Include the subject line, I want my mug, and include your best shipping address so we can ship that out to you. And we're so excited for you to get one of our Boss Up coffee mugs. And congratulations to next week's winners. Good luck to next week's winners. I'll announce you guys for sharing this broadcast next week on Tuesday with Tanya Live. You guys are absolutely amazing. I really, truly hope that you find value in starting your Facebook group. Please do. It will be an incredible place. Oh, I just want to leave you with this. For those of you guys that are still here, think about this one thing, okay? This one thing. And if you already have a group, start doing this. If you don't have a group, think about how this can be immensely amazing for you. Let's say you start a group, right? And you have 500 people in there, and they're all like, they're all people who are interested in living a more healthier life. And let's say you're in health and wellness business. And let's say your company comes out with a brand new product. And they're like, hey, we're doing this product launch. It's a brand new product and we're launching this. It's going to be really huge. You already have 500 people that are interested in you, warmed up to you because you've been delivering value to them. They love you because you've been taking care of them in the group and you've been helping them. You've been present with them. They have an interest in health and wellness. And you do a live or you do a promotion post and you're like, hey guys, guess what? We've got this brand new product. Here's how it's going to help you. Doors open on this thing on this date. I'm going to go live and make sure that you guys get your orders all secured because this thing will sell out fast. And imagine you being able to do that. Imagine you being able to do that and you get a flood of orders, by the way, a flood of orders in like, launch day because you created your group, you spent time cultivating it, and now you can use it for promotions and offers that your company does or incentives that your company does. And it can skyrocket your results when the company does that. So I just want to give you that because our network marketing company just did a huge product launch about a month ago on a new product. And a lot of the people in the company that had these groups, we did these launches and sold millions and millions and millions of dollars of this new product. And it sold out twice. So it was really exciting. And I just want to give you guys that added nugget. So if you aren't doing that already in your group, do your own promotions. The company doesn't even have to launch the new product. Do a promotion of your own. Create buzz and excitement around something that you already have. And if you do have a real promotion the company does, take advantage of that within your Facebook group. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you're inside our Facebook group, come ask any questions. We are more than happy to help you out. We've got a fabulous group that's active. We are in there with our ambassadors all the time. I hope you guys have a fabulous week coming up. Make it a profitable one. And I'm excited to hear your stories about creating your Facebook groups and making them profitable. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful week. This call is a wrap. Thank you.